Hello guys, today we're going to talk about variables and numeric data type and the variable declaration and the assigned value to the variable and numeric operational, and we will end it with the exponent operation. Okay, so let's get started. And what is the variables? The variables are used to represent a value that may be changed in the program. So we use the variable to store the value that to be used, later in the program. So let's say here, if we want to calculate the area of the circle, okay. So right here, the variable we have here variable radius, okay. It's initiated with 1. Right here, initiated with 2. So we store here in this variable, the value 1, and we store here the value 2. Okay, so the area here when we calculate it, it will be like the radius times the radius, so 1 times 1 times 3.4, so it will be this 3.4159. But here when we use the we call this variable which has the value of 2, and then we calculate it, so that will be the result. So as you can see here, so this is the same, the variable, but we can assign like a different numbers. Okay, and the numeric data type, actually we have like has a range of value, and the compiler allocate a memory space for each variable. Okay, so here the table, if you can see, bytes and the short and integer and long and float and double. So each one of those data type actually has a range. As you can see, let's say the integer, it's from like a -2 to the power of 31 to 2 to the power of 31 minus 1, which is like all this number. It's 32 a bit signed. So I leave this table actually in the lecture, so you can check, and if you wanna know more about like each the range for each of those data type. And what's the declaration? So the declaration is when we actually declare the variable in the beginning. So let's see here, this radius, to declare this variable, so we'll double radius, because of course this has a decimal, and I told you last lecture, so the double, it has a decimal. So you can see here double radius equal 1.0. Let's say here, if we want to declare a variable of integer, so this is the way we declare an integer count, so that this is the name of the variable. So we declare count to be integer variable. To declare a double, so this is the double radius, so declare a radius. So this is the way we declare it. Double interest rate, and also as you can see, this is the way we double, and then the name of the variable. And then we need to assign this value to the variable. So sometimes we call this is like the initiated uh, value. So integer y equal 1. Okay, so we assign 1 to this variable y. So now y equal 1, and the double radius equal 1.0. So also we assign radius, we assign a value like of 1 to the variable radius. So the radius now equal 1. And it could be also, this is called assign a value to expression. Okay, so instead of just like assign a value, so this is, we can assign this expression, okay, to x, to the variable integer x. So it's a 5 times 3 over 2. So this expression, the results of this expression will be assigned in this variable x. And also we can assign addition of y and 1 to x. So whatever we got from here, we're gonna like add it to this one, and we assign it again to this. Okay, so we can adding, so we can, as you can see here, so the variable, actually we can change the value of this value that's stored in this variable. So for example, like here it was like the results of 5 times 3 over 2, but right here we add 1 to this, the result whatever comes out from this calculation, so we add 1. So now x became not only this one, no, not this, the result of this expression, no, plus 1, okay? And also we can compute, let's say we can assign the area double from like the from double to radius time whatever. So we can take the radius like out of this, okay, and we assign it to another like a new variable. So what the numeric operators? So the numeric operator, it's like the plus and the minus. The plus you use it when we for addition, minus for subtraction, and asterisk for multiplication, slash for division, and the percentage sign for remainder.